Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Empress of Love Tarot. I am doing Aries. Shout out to you guys. Now I'm doing the readings based on the amount of viewership, and Scorpio was first, and with almost 800 views thus far, still climbing, and you guys are next with over 600 views and still climbing as well. Some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio. After this is Taurus, so some of you could be dealing with a Taurus as well. But we are coming into the full moon in your sign, in Aries. That starts on the 24th. This reading is for the 24th to the 30th, but what I want to say is that this full moon in your sign, full moons, first off, are about releasing those things that no longer serve you and those things that are not for your highest good. So the full moon being in your sign, what that means for you guys basically is being true to who you are, okay? Taking bold new steps at new beginnings, a leap of faith, having your freedom, trusting your intuition, and just being, like I said, being your true authentic selves. And that's what you guys need to embody with this full moon in your sign. The first 3 days, the 24th, 25th, 26th, the first 3 days are usually the best days to affirm and to manifest the things that you no longer want in your life, okay? And being able to release those things. Not saying it wouldn't happen any other time, but the greatest chance of them happening or actually allowing things to manifest is doing affirmations, affirming these things during the full moon first 3 days. All right, so I'm going to use my fiery deck, my Celtic deck. It's all about fire, passion, just very fire sign, very fire sign energy with this deck. All right, very passionate. So this is for, like I said, the 24th to the 30th, and let's get into your reading, my Aries. Yeah, some of you could definitely be dealing with a Taurus. Some of you could be married. Some of you could be resting and recovering from something that's taken place. Some of you could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. All right, bottom of the deck, Ten of Swords. All right, some of you probably have already embodied that full moon energy. Some of you could have just ended something. Some of you could be ending something. Some of you could be feeling backstabbed, betrayed. Some of you could have back problems too. Maybe your back is hurting. The bottom of the deck after the Ten of Swords, the King of Wands. This is your energy. Your energy, Aries. Wow. First card out, we have the Tower, the Page of Cups, and the Eight of Cups. All right. So, with the Ten of Swords, I showed it to you guys, but the Ten of Swords, show you. The Tower, the Page of Cups. They call it cauldrons in this deck, but it's cups, Page of Cups. And then the Eight of Cups. Okay, so the energy that I'm getting from this is either you guys have just ended something or you guys are ending something now. This Ten of Swords energy is definitely about endings, which also yield new beginnings. So maybe you guys gave truth and clarity or received truth and clarity. This can go, like I said, or say in the videos, for you or your partner. But maybe there was some truth and clarity that was given and you ended something, okay? Maybe there was some truth and clarity that was given to you and your partner ended something, okay? Either way, with this ending, this caused the Tower moment, all right? The Tower is basically the crumbling down of a foundation, crumbling down of a way of thinking, crumbling down of something that basically shakes you to your core, okay? You see how like the lightning is striking this Tower, okay? So something struck you hard, or your partner, hard enough that it ended a situation, or it could have completely ended a cycle, okay? And there was some truth and clarity that was given or received. It was very harsh. There was harsh communication and it was emotional, okay? And this is probably because there was some, toxicity in the relationship. And it was something that you could no longer deal with and you felt that things had to end. You could not go on with this anymore the way things were, okay? Some of you are feeling backstabbed and betrayed, okay? Or this is how your partner's feeling. But with this Tower that took place, you're looking to, you're probably in a healing state right now, trying to heal or hoping to heal. But it looks like with the Page of Cauldrons, okay, the Page of Cups, some of you could be waiting for an apology. Some of you could be waiting for an apology after this traumatic experience. Some of you could be waiting to receive an apology, or some of you could be needing to give an apology, all right? Like I said, this was emotional, so some of you are waiting for that message, all right? You feel like somebody needs to apologize because they were out of line. And even if things ended, maybe it didn't have to end the way that it did. Maybe the words that were said didn't have to be said. Well, didn't have to be said the way they were said, okay? But some of you could be apologizing to somebody, or some of you could be needing to apologize to someone, or some of you could be waiting for an apology. This could be you or your partner. But either way, there's a message that is a message that's going to be sent, a caring message, all right? Some of you are feeling like a fish out of water right now. And speaking of fish out of water, some of you could be dealing with a Pisces. Some of you could be dealing with another water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Some of you could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But either way, you walked away, okay? You or your partner walked away from something that either you or your partner felt no longer served you, okay? This person and this Eight of Cups is walking up the mountain to the Hermit, okay? So some of you could be in hermit mode, okay? Trying to get some enlightenment, trying to understand, certain things that have taken place and where you want to go now going forward. So a lot of you could be in hermit mode and you could be, just contemplating, or trying to rest and recover, and you're thinking about, basically what took place. All right. This could be you or your partner. I'm sorry, one moment. Okay, guys, I'm sorry about that. So yeah, so some of you guys are or have walked away from a situation, and this is why this tower took place and why this Ten of Swords is coming up as the whole overall theme. All right. You guys are in a recovering state right now, trying to heal from this. All right. You guys you guys are walking towards your wish fulfillment. Okay. Something that or you want to walk towards your wish fulfillment after you recover and you heal. You want to walk towards your wish fulfillment. You want to be happy, basically. All right. You've been tired of going through the same thing over and over again, and you couldn't take it anymore, and this is why the situation needed to end. Okay, it had to end. If it didn't end, the universe would make it end for you. Okay, put something in your path so that it can end for you, because even if this is a rebirth and you're going to start a new cycle with this person, the cycle that you were in needed to end. Okay, the foundation of that cycle needed to crumble down so that you can begin again, if this is something that you want to entertain to begin again. If it's not and you walked away and you know you couldn't do it anymore, that needed to happen as well, because it apparently wasn't for your highest good how things were going at that moment in time or during that cycle. Okay, so it definitely needed to end. The enlightenment that you've gotten is helping you to recover better. Recover a little bit easier than you thought you might. Okay. I do want to get some clarity. Hold on. Slide off. All right. All right. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Wands. All right. I wanted to get clarity around this tower. So we have clarifying the tower. This is the card that was sliding off, that wanted to slide off. So some of you are very angry. There was some harsh words that were said, some harsh, some brazen, some very brash words that were said. And this is why you guys, this is why it probably also aided in the tower happening with the Knight of Swords. Clarifying, like I said, that's the card that wanted to come out. So we have the Sun, all right? We have the Justice card, and then we have the Four of Pentacles. In this deck, it's called the Four of Shields. So some of you could have been married. So maybe some of you are contemplating getting a divorce, all right? Some of you could be dealing with the Libra. Some of you could be dealing with the Leo. Some of you could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But what I'm showing here is that there was no equal give and take, all right? The relationship was out of balance. There needed to be some balance. And this could be surrounded around finances, all right? So maybe some of you felt like there's a lack, and like I said, there was no balance. There was no equal give and take when it comes to the finances. Maybe this relationship was based more on finance than anything else. You felt like this, it, you know, was hard for you to end this relationship because of the finances. Maybe you guys are holding on or were holding on, and this is why this tower happened. Maybe you guys were holding on to an idea or a way of thinking or being that did not suit this marriage or, you know, commitment. At the end of the day, like I said before, you guys want to be happy. That Sun card is the happiest card in the deck. But maybe your partner you or your partner, maybe they were not, you know, stepping up to the plate when it came to the finances. And this could be where this lack, this feeling left out in the cold is coming from. Or maybe you weren't stepping up to the plate with the finances. Maybe you're holding on to, you know, maybe you've been holding on and trying to save money. That could be it as well. And maybe your partner's being frivolous with the money. And this is making you angry. And this is where things are not balanced. So maybe this is what was exposed, and this has been going on for a long time, and you guys are tired of it. Now, this could be you or your partner. But some of you said some words that were very harsh, very cutting, very sharp. You came in slaying. Okay? You guys were very frustrated in this process. You guys were tired of juggling. Okay? What once was good at one point in time seemed to not be what you thought it was. This was exposed, and now you finally see what things are, you know, and you see them for what they are, and you can't do it anymore. All right? And this is why this tower came down. Some of you also may be feeling a little bit guilty, and you feel like you do need to apologize because you were very, very harsh in your words. Okay? Now, this could be you or your partner. Maybe your partner's feeling this way, and they feel like they were very harsh in their words, and they need to apologize. Okay? But either way, this cycle needed to be completed, because things couldn't remain the way they were. Things couldn't go on the way they were. Okay? I want to get some messages from above for you guys. But yeah, so, you know, you guys were having this in and out energy, or your partner was having this in and out energy, and you were in and out because you were not sure what you should do. Not sure what you should do. So the situation had remained in limbo for a long time, but you guys got enlightened to how it was unbalanced, and that's what caused this ending. Let me get some messages from above for you guys. Wow. It's so funny. I just did Scorpio's video. They got the same card, okay? All right, so I wanted to pull this card. This is the card that fell out, but I wanted to also pull a card. So you guys got Elevate. Scorpio got the same card, so some of you are definitely dealing with a Scorpio. All right? So it says, raise your level of thinking to be above this world, not of this world. And then you have Universe. It says, we are in this universe, of this universe, and the universe is in us. Okay? So basically, this is saying that you guys are the magicians of your reality. Okay? You can create. Okay, you have all the tools within you to manifest, which is this full moon in your sign. You have everything in you to manifest this, okay? Now, although things ended, okay, you have the power to manifest new beginnings. Endings always come with new beginnings, okay? And like I said, if this did not happen, this is probably what's going to take place. And if this is not something that you made this decision on, the universe made this decision for you, because it's time. It's time. It's time for you to elevate. It's time for you to raise your level of thinking. okay? To not be of this world, okay? But to be above it. Not saying that you are above anybody else, but you got to raise your standards, raise your level of thinking, okay? All of this to take place for you to elevate in life, all right? If you were in this relationship for financial reasons, that wasn't the way to go, okay? That was not the way to go. Now, maybe you want to move towards your wish fulfillment, somebody who you are truly in love with or that you love. And that relationship would be based on love, all right? If this is not a financial situation, then this is just, was an unstable relationship, unstable in all ways, emotionally, mentally, physically, if you guys were unevenly yoked, okay? The universe made you get this enlightenment to see this and to end this. Now, this could go for you or your partner, but it's something that definitely needed to end so that you guys can elevate, okay? I want to get one Angel of Abundance card. Okay, here we go. Abundance mindset. So this says, if you think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, then it will always be one day away from you. See, feel, think, and speak of abundance as something you already have in the present moment, and that is what you'll experience. Exactly. So if this situation, like I said, was about finances, okay, you guys need to embody the abundance mindset, all right? Embody this mindset, all right? Speak as though it is. If you think lack, you feel lack, you're going to have lack. You're going to be lacking, all right? Speak abundance, feel abundance, and you will have abundance. Speak as though it is. You may not have it right now, but know that you're going to attain it. Know that you're going to have that, okay? Have that abundance mindset. Step into that, okay? Let that be your present moment, as always, okay? Going forward, this is the perfect time in this full moon to release that lack mentality, that lack mindset, and embody this abundance mindset. Affirm that this is what you want in your life. Affirm that you are abundant, okay? Because if you keep saying, oh, eventually, or maybe, or down the line, or down the road, it's always going to be that. And that's what this card is basically saying, all right? Make it happen now. Speak as though it is now. Don't allow it to be one day away from you. Be ahead of the game. Act as though it is, okay? Now, if this is something that that you want to happen, which I'm sure most of you do, if this is something that you want to take place, then you should start affirming and doing these manifestations now from the starting on the 24th. The full moon is going into your sign. Release those things that no longer serve your highest good. Ten of Swords Tower, Eight of Cups, release them, okay? Walk away from that mindset. If it's a mindset, walk away from, if it's a person, idea, whatever it is, walk away from that, okay? And continue to keep this abundance mindset, and you will have, you will achieve, you will be, all right? The universe is telling you to do this, all right? Elevate yourselves, all right? Y'all the emperors, y'all run empires. And I'll say that every video. Y'all run empires. Step into your emperor, all right? Speak as though it is, all right? So that's what I have for you guys. My Aries, my Aries, my Aries, all right? That's for this, the week of the 24th to the 30th, okay? Again, I want to say I appreciate, your likes, your comments, your sharing, your subscribing, whatever it is that you're doing, all right? I do appreciate that. You guys are stepping up and you are showing up, and I really do appreciate that. If it resonated, please comment below. Even if you don't comment, just shoot me a thumbs up, okay? Shoot me a like, and it's still going to be just as appreciated as if you commented. But you know, if it didn't apply, just let it fly. I know that these readings are not going to apply with everyone, okay? There's too many people out there that, you know, are going through different things, all right? So I am well aware of that. But if it did resonate and you want a personal reading for your individual situation, please check the description box below for my email, empressoflovetarot@gmail.com, and we'll go ahead and schedule something for you personally. So I will be back to do your weeklies next week. I may do a midweek. I'm not sure. I'm trying to get a little bit ahead of the game. But if not, like I said, I'll be back to do your weeklies next week, and I will be back to do the monthly elements. All right. So guys, hold your head. Affirm and manifest during this moon that's, you know, coming into your signs. All right. Be true to yourself. All right. Embody that abundance mindset. All right. Trust your intuition and know that you are. Know that you are. Just say I am, because you are. All right. All right, guys. I'll holla.